Vivek Gambhir from Godrej Consumer is with us. Vivek, thanks so much for taking out time for us. Could you just start by volume growth into India in Q3, which was subdued? How long do you see volume growth being subdued in India?
I think for the industry, we have seen volume growth which has been mid single digits. And I think over the last 9 months of the year, our volume growth was about 10%. And so we remain quite confident and optimistic that you will see double-digit volume growth in 2019 as well. A lot of the building blocks are in place, and so we remain optimistic and confident that you will see this year being a year of double-digit volume growth.
Let's slice it down to separate segments, the entire business. Talking about the household insecticide segment. Now, do you expect any recovery in the HI segment led by product launches and market development initiatives? What kind of a growth are you projecting?
I wouldn't want to specifically comment about Q4, but I think over 2019, we definitely expect to see a much stronger insecticide business. Clearly, this business does depend a little bit on seasonal variability. But if I look at our innovation agenda and the kind of path-breaking innovations that we have launched and the amount of efforts that the teams are focusing on category development, I think a focus on both category development and some game-changing innovations should set 2019 as a very good year for the insecticides business. Now, obviously, quarter over quarter, there might be some fluctuations because of seasons, but overall, as a year, we look forward to 2019 being a stronger year for the insecticides business.
Let's talk about the hair color segment. Over the last 2 years, the growth there has been 18% plus CAGR. How will this growth be sustained?
So we are the market leaders in hair color, and over the last few years, we've continued to extend our share position in hair color. The focus there again has been to launch very disruptive products. Our hair color creme in a sachet was a big product winner for us. Recently, we also launched a henna-based powder at a lower price point to recruit new consumers. And over the course of the next few months, we intend to launch at least one more innovation. So the combination again of scaling up these existing products, continuing to launch disruptive products, will enable us to sustain the strong growth momentum that we have in the hair coloring category.
Okay, and what is GCPL's entire view on rural consumption? Do you think markets are picking up in terms of demand, in terms of the overall trend that you're seeing in the rural markets?
Over the last 12 to 18 months, we've clearly seen rural growth outpace urban growth. And I think given the kind of efforts made in the most recent budget and the government's focus on trying to create stimuluses for rural consumers through various kinds of subsidies and benefits will put more money in the hands of rural consumers. Penetration levels in rural India still remain quite low, and for a company like ours, which has a lower salience in rural, we see tremendous upside for growth. And so while rural has been growing at about 1.2 to 1.3x of urban, we do expect rural growth to be between 1.5 to 2x of urban growth in 2019.
FY19 has been a mixed year for the company, slightly on the lower side. What do you expect in FY20 on a consolidated basis? Do you expect all the segments to show good growth?
Yeah, I think for us, what we are really hoping for is to continue our track record of delivering profitable growth. The focus in India clearly will be on volume growth because I think we do believe that our margins are quite attractive as it is. The focus will be on volume growth, launching innovations, gaining market share. But overall, we feel confident that 2020 would be a stronger year in terms of both sales growth and profit growth.
Mr. Gambhir, really appreciate you chatting with us about the company's growth prospects and all the very best for the way ahead.